Welcome to the fixed player picks for Gameweek 11. At number 5 is our differential pick, Wilfried Zaha. After missing the start of the season through injury, the Crystal Palace midfielder is currently owned by just 4.2% of overall squads and was selected in just 3.3% of the top 1,000 squads by the latest deadline. With Christian Benteke currently sidelined through injury, Zaha has been used in the number 9 role to good effect since his return in Game Week 8. He's found the back of the net twice in 3 games during home fixtures against Chelsea and West Ham. Only Mo Salah and Aaron Ramsey have taken more efforts on target during their last 3 game weeks, while no player has produced more than Zaha's 9 shots from inside the box during the same period. Our fix algorithm recognises the away trip to Spurs in Game Week 11 as a potentially tricky fixture for Crystal Palace, but the Ivory Coast international boasts an impressive record against the top teams last season and has already scored against Chelsea this time around. With home fixtures against Everton, Stoke and Bournemouth over the next 6 game weeks, as well as away trips to Brighton and West Brom, investing in Zaha now is a smart long-term move. At number 4, it's Christian Eriksen. The Spurs midfielder has been employed in a slightly deeper role for the last 2 Premier League games, against Man United and Liverpool, which has seen his attacking returns drop off slightly. But a home fixture against Crystal Palace in Game Week 11 could see Pochettino revert to a more familiar lineup, with Eriksen joining Dele Alli and Harry Kane in attack. Eriksen has been directly involved in 6 Premier League goals this season, scoring 3 times himself and providing 3 assists. The Denmark international is ranked 5th for attempted assists this season, with only Fabregas, David Silva, Ozil and De Bruyne having produced more so far. Only Romelu Lukaku, Harry Kane and Mo Salah have taken more shots on target than Eriksen this season. With a projected score of 5.8, our fix algorithm is expecting Eriksen to be one of the top scoring players in Game Week 11, when Spurs host Crystal Palace. At number 3 is Sergio Aguero. The Argentine became Manchester City's greatest ever goalscorer when he found his 178th goal in all competitions for the club, during their Champions League win over Napoli midweek. Harry Kane may be the leading goalscorer in the Premier League this season, with 8 goals, but Aguero isn't far behind, with his tally of 7 goals in just 6 starts. He's averaging 1 goal every 78 minutes this season, which is the best ratio of any player to have scored 4 goals or more. In his last 4 Premier League appearances, Aguero has scored 6 times from 13 shots on target. Only Harry Kane has matched Aguero for goals over that period, but no player has produced as many shots on target. Aguero's tally of 8 attempted assists over that period ranks him 2nd amongst forwards, behind only Wayne Rooney for assist potential. In Game Week 11, Man City host an Arsenal side that have conceded 8 times over their last 4 away games. Only 4 teams have conceded more goals over the same period. At number 2, it's Tammy Abraham. The on-loan striker was heavily involved for Swansea's goal against Arsenal, providing a through ball to assist Sam Klukas, and he appears the standout option for those shifting to a budget forward up front. He's now been directly involved in 5 of his team's 7 goals in the Premier League, scoring 4 times himself, and his high goal involvement allows us to overlook Swansea's lack of goals. Over the last 4 game weeks, Abraham has scored twice from a tally of 8 shots from inside the box, with 4 finding the target. Swansea are at home in Game Week 11 to a Brighton side that have conceded 17 shots on target over the last 4 game weeks. Only 5 teams have faced more. And at number 1, it's our headliner, Harry Kane. After missing last game week through a minor injury, the Spurs forward returned to the starting lineup in the Champions League midweek against Real Madrid. Kane remains the Premier League's top goalscorer, with 8 goals in 9 games so far, and no player has taken more shots on target than the Spurs forward this season. Kane is also ranked 1st for shots on target during the last 4 game weeks, despite missing the game against Man United last weekend. Only Richarlison has taken more efforts from inside the box over that period. With a projected score of 8.4, our fix algorithm is expecting Kane to be by far the top scoring player in Game Week 11, when Spurs host Crystal Palace. The Eagles have conceded 11 times during their last 4 away games in the Premier League. Only Liverpool have conceded more goals over that period.